Short Story 91, The Lost Picnic. The sun peeked over the rolling hills, casting long shadows across the green meadows. Birdsong filled the air, a happy chorus to greet the new day. In a small village nestled amongst the hills, Emily and her brother Noah woke up with excitement buzzing in their chests. Today was picnic day. Their dad, a baker with warm hands and a twinkle in his eyes, bustled in their room. "Breakfast time, sleepyheads, we have a big adventure today." Emily and Noah scrambled out of bed, the delicious smell of fresh bread and sweet jam guiding them down the stairs. The kitchen table was laid out like a colourful meadow. Luscious red tomatoes, creamy white cheese, and crunchy carrots gleamed beside homemade sandwiches and a golden jug of lemonade. Dad carefully packed everything into a wicker basket, his face lined with pride. They set off, Dad leading the way with the basket, Emily skipping next to him, and Noah lagging behind, kicking pebbles thoughtfully. They walked through a shady lane, dappled sunlight dancing on the mossy stones. A brook gurgled beside them, inviting playful splashes of bare feet. Emerging from the lane, they entered a vast open meadow. Wildflowers bloomed in a riot of colours, bluebells like tiny sapphire cups, daisies whispering secrets in the breeze, and buttercups dotting the grass like happy suns. Bees hummed happily, collecting nectar for their honeybee homes. Noah, usually quiet, couldn't contain his excitement. He chased butterflies, their wings flashes of stained glass against the blue sky. Emily, with a picnic blanket in her arms, spun in circles, laughing as the world whirled around her. Finally they reached their spot. A gnarled oak tree stood proud in the meadow, its branches reaching towards the heavens like welcoming arms. Underneath, a patch of soft grass invited them to rest. Dad spread the picnic blanket, a picnic tablecloth of dreams. The sandwiches, still warm from the oven, disappeared in happy bites. Sweet, juicy tomatoes burst in their mouths, and the lemonade quenched their thirst with a fizz of delight. After lunch, they explored the meadow. They built a miniature stone castle for the tiny ants, watched a dragonfly hover like a jewelled helicopter, and giggled as their dad pretended to be a grumpy troll guarding a bridge over the brook. As the sun began to dip below the hills, painting the sky with fiery orange and pink, they sat under the oak tree, legs swinging contentedly. Stars began to prick through the darkening sky like silver dust sprinkled on black velvet. Dad pulled out a worn book of fables and, in his warm, deep voice, told them stories of talking animals and magic lands. Emily and Noah listened, the words weaving around them like threads of gold, painting pictures in their minds. Finally, it was time to go. They packed up their crumbs and happy memories, leaving the meadow bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Walking back through the shady lane, Emily and Noah held on to each other, sleepy but filled with contentment. Back in their cosy room, tucked under warm blankets, the echoes of the day lingered. The sweet scent of wildflowers, the gurgling of the brook, the whisper of the wind through the oak leaves, they were all woven into the fabric of their dreams. The next morning, Emily peeked out of the window. The meadow was bathed in sunlight, a silent promise of more adventures to come, and she knew, with a certainty that warmed her heart, that this would be just the first of many lost picnics, each one a treasure trove of laughter, stories, and the magic of nature. Vocabulary notes. General vocabulary. Excited, feeling happy and eager about something exciting. Sleepyheads, a playful way to call someone who is still sleeping. Bustled, moved quickly and efficiently. Twinkle, a bright spark of light, often used metaphorically for happiness or mischief. Dappled, covered with spots of light and shadow. Gurgled, made a soft bubbling sound like water flowing over rocks. Meadow, a large area of open land covered in grass. Riot of colours, a large and impressive display of different colours. Dazzled, surprised and delighted by something beautiful. Hummed, made a low, continuous sound. Contemplative, thoughtful and quiet. Patch, a small area of something. Contented, happy and satisfied. Fizz, a light, bubbly sound and sensation. Miniature, very small like a model. Jewel, a small precious stone. Giggled, laughed in a silly or playful way. Grumpy, bad-tempered and easily annoyed. Bridge, a structure that allows people or vehicles to cross over a river or stream. Echoes, sound that return after being made, like someone repeating what you said. Glimmered, shone faintly. Vocabulary for nature. Rolling hills, hills that have rounded outlines. Green meadows, fields covered in green grass. Birdsong, the sounds of birds singing. Shady lane, a narrow path lined with trees. Mossy stones, stones covered in green moss. Brook, a small stream. Wildflowers, flowers that grow naturally in the wild. Bluebells, bell-shaped flowers that are blue or purple. Daisies, small white flowers with yellow centres. Buttercups, bright yellow flowers. Bees, flying insects that collect nectar from flowers to make honey. Dragonfly, a long-winged insect that can hover in the air. Oak tree, a large, strong tree with broad leaves. Stars, small points of light in the sky. Sky, the space above the ground. Ants, small social insects that live in colonies. Moon, the natural satellite of the earth that shines at night. Vocabulary for food. Luscious, very attractive and appealing. Creamy, smooth and white like cream. Crunchy, making a loud crackling sound when bitten. Golden, bright yellow like gold. Fizz, a light, bubbly sound and sensation. Crumb, a small piece of food. Vocabulary for stories and emotions. Treasure trove, a place where valuable things are hidden. Whisper, speak very softly. Fabric, the material from which something is made. Contentment, a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. Promise, a statement that something good will happen in the future. Gleam, shine brightly. Adventure, an exciting or dangerous experience. Magic, a mysterious power that can produce seemingly impossible effects. Echoes, sounds that return after being made, like someone repeating what you said. Glimmered, shone faintly. Story written by Google Bard AI. Image created by Copilot AI. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed this story, please would you click on the like icon and take the time to leave a comment. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.